Hello, everybody. All right. Settle down, settle down, settle down. Okay, yes, thank you. Now, you may have realized that there's been this other villain who stole the pyramids. Apparently, it's a big deal. People are calling it the crime of the century and stuff like that. But, am I upset? No, I am not. A little, but we have had a What the fuck am I doing? God, I need to stop getting my scripts mixed up with movies I watch that aren't involved with a video. Yep, we're doing this again. I have yet not only some major channel updates, but also some major life updates. So to start things off, let's talk about the life updates because I, Trev, of Trev's Movies on June 9th, 2025, got fired from Walmart, and oh my God, if you're thinking right now, oh God, dude, you got fired. I'm sorry. Don't be! Guys, you don't know how happy I was to get fired from Walmart. And to clarify how this happened, I was gonna put my 2 weeks because I couldn't do it anymore. I was so ungodly miserable to the point where I just couldn't do that anymore. Walmart was weighing me down so much that on days off, I was so depressed because I'm like, either way, I gotta go back to that shithole. But I was fired because it was kind of inevitable because there were some issues, mostly involving their butt fucking point system, which if you know anyone who worked at Walmart and got fired, it's usually the point system that got them, and it's what got me. But you know what? I don't care. I couldn't care less in the slightest. Yes, I will acknowledge that as of this moment, I am in the middle of a job search, which is not going the greatest. And yes, I still have the movie theater, but it ain't paying the bills. But you know what? I'm done with Walmart. Fuck that business. Fuck that company. Straight to the fiery depths of hell. Fuck them. Hated working there. Everyone else hated working there. And it was one of the most miserable job experiences I've ever had in my entire life. If I had to rank all the jobs I've ever had, that was the worst. Actually, before we get to the channel updates, I really need to warn you guys. If you are ever in desperate need of a job, like you need to pay the bills, get food and everything, never go to Walmart. They will screw you over so fucking hard. And not only that, they lie to you. They lie in their fucking applications. And I'll get to that in a second. But I will also throw out there, don't even go to Sam's Club. It's the same company. But how they lie in their applications is that I filled out one for a personal shopper. And they said the pay would be $15 to $28 an hour, with the starting pay obviously being $15. If I was to hand you a job application with that amount of money on it, would you think that to get more money, like go from 15 to say 20 an hour, that you would need to be moved up? No, you wouldn't. If you were going to do that to where you were going to be paid for this one specific job and there might not even be a chance that you get moved up, you put only $15 an hour, not 15 to 20 an hour, where you're getting people's fucking hopes up. Walmart, piss off. I couldn't be happier that I got fired. Yes, the job search is kind of hard right now, but I don't care. And I gotta say, if anyone I worked with at the Walmart I worked at is watching this right now, you can do better. You will do better. And also, I had nothing against any of you. The only people I had problems with are the fucking company and that fucking dickhead who thought, let's say they're gonna get paid 15 to 20 an hour. Because on my first day, guys, I was told by a coworker that that is bullshit and the highest I can maybe go, 16 an hour. And I was all like, you gotta be kidding me. What have I done? So with being fired from Walmart and having some free time on my hands as of right now, you're probably thinking, oh boy, you can get back to doing a lot more videos, right? Not exactly. And that's very much what we're here to talk about today. So let me just start off by saying that despite releasing 3 full videos this month, I have not shot a single video aside from the How to Train Your Dragon with my 2 friends since the end of May. Yes, the last video I shot was that Second Thoughts spoiler talks on Lilo and Stitch the remake, and that Croods video was like a week before that, and it took me nearly a month to edit. So, because it took me a month to edit, I had to push a lot of reviews to the side. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna review this movie and that movie. And then it's like, no, I think we're gonna get this Croods video done, buckle down, do that. And, I don't know, I'll maybe talk about that movie some other time. Don't quote me on that or ever. So with the lack of videos recently, or hell, even this year, because like, guys, I think I've done like maybe almost 20 videos, maybe even less this year. Like, I've not done much for videos this year. So you're probably wondering, what does this mean for the state of Trev's movies? What's gonna happen moving forward? Well, I've had to think about this really hard recently, and I don't know how you guys are going to respond to it or whether or not you're going to like it or not, but let's just get into it. As you know, I've mentioned that there are a lot of bigger videos that I would like to work on, but just don't have the time to work on because of life and other videos, specifically the weekly movie reviews. And as you all know, I have recently been lacking when it comes to getting at least one of those out a week, and I've been very picky at what I talk about, or if I even talk about one during that week at all. So because of that, where my life is right now, and the fact that I am also my own editor, which a lot of people seem to really forget that I am my own editor, and that I also write my videos, which could take a few hours to almost all day, I've decided that when it comes to the brand new weekly movie reviews, like, for example, Jurassic World Rebirth came out this week. When it comes to those kinds of reviews, I think for the time being, I don't know how long this is going to last, I'm going to push most of those to the side to focus on bigger, longer videos that I'm honestly a lot more passionate about making. Does that mean I won't ever do them again? Absolutely not, but I think I'd rather do more videos like watching and talk-ins, rankings, or anything else movie-oriented than having to do the newer movie reviews every single week. And the reason I've kind of decided to do this is that, don't get me wrong, but I love doing the new movie reviews, but you guys will definitely watch them, but like when I want new people to come over, they aren't gonna care just for the fact that 5 other bigger name film critics on YouTube have already talked about them, like Sean Chandler, Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman, Chris Parker, all those guys. Like, they've talked about it, and my video is inevitably gonna get buried. But as for the newer movie reviews, I'm still gonna do them every once in a while, but it's really only gonna be movies that I have a lot to say about. Ones that are like so bad that I'm like, guys, I gotta let you know how painful this was to sit through. Or just ones I know are gonna do really good for the channel because, come on guys, you know I can't deny having to go see Gabby's Dollhouse in September because I know you guys very badly want to see that review. And then on top of that, Smurfs. I've already seen a lot of film critics say, I ain't gonna see no fucking Smurfs. But I'm like, well, I'll do it. I'll take one for the team. I did it for Ryan's World. I'll do it with the fucking little blue people. But since I know that there are a lot of you that always want to know my opinions on every movie I see throughout the month or even the year, I've come up with a little bit of a solution for that. Actually, 2, honestly. 1, a lot of them, I might move over to do shorter reviews because it's easier to post on all YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything like that. But also, so you guys want to like have a bigger detail of like what I thought of the movie, I think I'm going to bring back something that I wanted to do earlier this year that I never got a chance to do, and that's the monthly rankings, where I rank every single movie I see throughout the month, pile them together, see which ones are higher, worse, and best, and, you know, all that jazz. And if 1 or 2 of you is wondering, like, how is that a solution? You're not giving us, like, a full review or anything. Just think of them as, like, little mini reviews. Like, every review I wanted to do throughout the month just compiled into one video. And plus, I'm going to be a little honest with you guys, in between work and in between having to do these videos, there's some times that I never even get to do like personal life stuff. Like, I always gotta push videos to the side to even go do that. But I think this will be easier because if I do a lot more bigger videos, I think it's gonna be easier, especially for me, very much on me, to do one big video over having to worry about doing 3 smaller videos. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that I think for the time being, I'm very much going to do a lot more bigger videos, but then the occasional brand new movie review if it's something that I really want to talk about. Seriously, I know you guys are just eager and waiting for the day that I have to go sit through the Gabby's Dollhouse movie and come sit right here in front of you to talk about it. And I'm I'm dreading it, guys. I really am. I think a Paul Thomas Anderson movie comes out the same weekend. See? I watch movies for adults, not just stuff for kids! But despite saying all of this, I don't want to make any promises at all for any specific videos in the future because, as I always say, life gets in the way, and despite loving the hell out of doing this, and technically it is a job because I do get slightly paid for it, it's not a full-time job right now. Unfortunately, it ain't paying the bills. I love doing it, but again, it ain't paying the bills. And I said it once and I'll say it again. I do pray every day that this channel really does go somewhere because I want to see it go somewhere, and I know there's a lot of you who want to see it go somewhere as well. And I also just want to bring this up, but sometimes I don't even just look at my job on here as just talking about movies. Well, my main goal for this channel, aside from that, is to make you laugh, make you feel good, and forget how god awful the world is, if only just for a second. Which, trust me, with the way things are going this year, we need that more than ever. And if I'm able to accomplish that somehow, then I believe that I've done a job well done. But as for the time being, I think this is how I'm going to be doing things from this moment forward, and I hope you guys understand. Plus, it will also make it just a little bit easier for me to live my personal life as well, and on top of that, watch some shows and movies I really want to watch that aren't just for this channel. But until next time, hope you all have a great and wonderful day, and let's just hope this job search of mine gets a little bit better. I mean, you could also always subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on that notification bell, maybe comment here and there on certain videos, including this one, and maybe also share my videos with friends and family and a lot of other people you know. Like, seriously, please do all of that. Like, do it now. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn the notification bell, comment, share with friends and family, and everything else in that arena. And who knows, maybe you guys maybe want to see a video of me reenacting the entirety of Despicable Me front to back. Do you guys actually want to see that? I mean, I'll do it. I could even maybe get some people to dress up as minions or something. And I feel like there's something I forgot to mention. Oh yeah! New intro! Boom!